Good everyone, this video today is a combo request by Choff for the Puma and the JU-87G. Obviously, he didn't specify, but I figured I'd go with the long wing Stuka, aka the G-2, just to help us out with a little bit more lift in the long run. Not like I don't think it makes actual any difference, because I think they have the same stat card, but even so. So, this is going to be, I think, the second time we've had the Puma for the for like a combo request. By the way, if you've got any combo request, please do put them in the comments below. If you're not sure what I mean by a combo request, it is literally where you pick two vehicles, an aircraft and a tank, and I will take them out and try and put them both in the same in the same battle in the same video. So there's that. But please do put them in the comments below if you are not, if you have a combo that you think you might want to see on the channel. So please do let me know. Go all out if you want to. Obviously, be specific, and obviously make sure to iterate any other rules I have throughout this and everything. And also, I don't have every tank in the game, or plane in the game, so be considerate. But anyway, so obviously I don't really need to go over the Puma because, well, I've done it once before, but it's a decent armored car. I'm not the best in it. I will admit that straight away. I'm a bit of a crap Puma player. I tend to be far too aggressive in it, and I get myself shot in the face. But even so, well, the G2 Stuka is one of those that I just don't see why people use them. The G2 Stuka, in real life, there was a pilot named, I think it was Heinz Ulrich Rudel, I think it was, off the top of my head. And essentially, this aircraft, well, not obviously several aircraft, managed to get him loads of tank kills. I think even a couple of air kills with like the tail gunner getting them. But even so, he was probably one of the most well-known G Stuka pilots. Obviously, as the war went on, the 37mm required HVAP ammo, which obviously we have. We do have HVAP with 142mm of penetration. But obviously, the only other belt we have is air targets, and well, we only have 24 shots, which is 12 a gun, so 12 trigger clicks. So yeah, it's a bit of a temperamental aircraft, but I'll see what I can do. But Puma, well, let's see what we get up to then, folks, shall we? But like I say, if you've got any combo requests that you want to see, like I know some Muppets got a thing, something like an AA and like a plane or something, or like let me think, like I don't know, the Panzer IV and like let me think, like maybe the F8. That'd be actually a pretty alright combo. So like I say, just suggest a combo that you want to see, and I will do my best. So, but just remember, I do not own every tank in the game. Obviously, jets, I'm into the MiG-19S, and obviously I'm researching the 262s at the moment. So, if anyone's new to this series, because obviously you're new to the channel and everything, this series works a bit differently. As soon as I can get into the aircraft, obviously not as soon as, like, if I'm in a combat scenario and my team needs me to kill a few tanks, I'll obviously kill the tanks, maybe die, and then I'll go in the plane. But that tends to be how I work. I don't tend to look for kills in the car or the tank or whatever I use. I always look for getting both vehicles in the video. Obviously, there's going to be no trifecta series, so like you ask for 3 vehicles, because well, that's just going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Yeah, using the little Puma, we're going to be able to rush into one of my favourite positions, and we're going to try and at least get some kills, get some scouting maybe, and we'll just go from there. So obviously the Puma you will see again. There'll be 3 times you see this bloody thing on the channel. You'll see it in the Hot Wheels series, because well, it'll make a cameo appearance there. And well, yeah, that's not for a little bit though, so don't get your hopes up yet. But the Puma is one of those armoured cars that I've always liked. Obviously, I own a Dash 3, and I don't own a Dash 4, which is what I want to own. I want to own the Wagen. And well, you never know, Gaijin might give me a chance to get it one day. Okay, well, let's get some scouting in. So I saw that Crusader. we'll scout you. Ooh, big boy. That's a Lee. Oh, he's a big boy, isn't he, folks? Well, we can scout him. Let's scout the Crusader next. I think that Crusader knows I'm here, folks. He doesn't. But I think the Lee does. Engine on. Okay. The Lee went down a side road. Yeah, I love the sound of this car's engine. Like, seriously, it's such a nice sound. Feel sorry for you, you poor bastard. That was lucky. Alright, how many spawn points do we need for the G-2? 630. Shit, couldn't save him in time. Corner the armor. There we go. Oh, he's a big boy. That's that. I think the Lee must have respawned. This isn't looking great for us, is it, guys? The long 50 should be able to deal with a Lee rather nicely. I got the breach on the 75. Obviously, now he knows we're here. Oh my lordy! Okay. Come on, turn the fucking turret, Hans. Right, we'll tail in Charlie first, even though it's a tank, but even so. That's one. While Hans cranked that bastard. That's what I wanted. I can dump my smoke out and back us up. Ooh, big boy. Okay. Good. Excellent. Okay, we've got enough for the... Oh no. How did you fuck that up, kid? We've got enough for the Stuka. I think we're just going to stay in the Puma a little bit longer, just to thin out the numbers a little bit more. Okay, Locust. That's it. That'll do. Let's jump into Stuka. That'll do. That'll do. Really good result in the Puma there. 7 kills. I will take that. Right, gun convergence 500 meters. That is a bit too small. Well, that's a bit too big for my liking. I'll go 400. Right, it has been an awful long time. Looks like someone's joining me in the Stuka Brigade. But it's been an awful long time since I've flown a G Stuka, so I can only apologise for my shit aim. I'm just going to get rid of that message, that was getting on my nerves. There we go. So, obviously, aircraft are going to be a big concern to us, and so are anti-aircraft fire. Well, anti-aircraft vehicles in general. Looks like we've got an enemy biplane up. But obviously, we don't get any air brakes on this G variant, because obviously they had to remove those to put the 37s on. Seriously though, I bet you 2 drunk Hans is just like... They're in there... They're having a drink one night, and they just said, Hans, should we put twin 37s on this old Stuka, yeah? I know that's a terrible German pronunciation of it, but even so, I'm not going to get a shot there. I don't get why I'm not using the WEP, because, well, like... Hello. He wants to play. Looks like a Chinese I-15. Well, he was playing. That's what I tell you, the twin MG-81s in the back. Oh, they're brilliant. Oh, this isn't looking good, folks. This isn't looking good. That's a hurricane. Is that a Hurricane? Oh my god, there's 3 enemy aircraft up. BA-65, you're just going to want to turn back, buddy. Trust me. You ain't going to want to go in that shit. Looks like we've got a Hurricane, 2 unidentified. It doesn't help that the enemy team has like 4 squads. Gaijin matchmaking. Thumbs up right there. I mean, I've been a one-man army this whole time, it seems, because our team is just getting creamed. I don't know what that BA-65 is thinking, but to be honest, we don't really have much of a choice at this point. Hurricane looks like it, or whatever it is, I think it's a Hurricane, looks to be engaging the BA-65. I've seen a head-on, we're going to want to try and avoid that, because well, we don't exactly have very good offensive weaponry. Yes, if we hit, someone's going to have a significant emotional event, but the key word is hitting. See? Oh, that's a fire. That is toasty. Oh, that's a CW2OP. Yeah, get fucked, you overpowered piece of shit. Well, folks, unfortunately, we appear to be on fire. Oh no. Hans! Get your life suit on. You're gonna need it, buddy. Oh. Well, that's not exactly a graceful end to our Stuka brigade, but even so. That was very violent. Well, I mean... Oh my lord. 3 deaths, no kills. And you just look at this, like... That's an embarrassing defeat once again. Still, not a bad result for it. Like I say, the G Stuka is not really something I would use in ground forces. It's just too temperamental. Fair enough, we hit with the 37s and blew that lag to the next battle, but that was luck. That really was luck. So, it's a good combo. I just don't think you should use a G Stuka. The G Stukas are very limited in their capabilities, especially nowadays. If you're going to use a Stuka, use the D3. I mean, look at this. 3 500-kilogram bombs, and at this BR, you're guaranteed to one-shot if you hit within the same postcode as a tank. Or, if you want to go one step further, 2 250s and a 1000. This is a much better plane than the G. The G, yes, the rear turret helped out, and its durability came into effect, but it's just not a great plane for ground forces, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the Puma and the G2 Stuka, and I will see you all on the next one.